knocks it down.
What's going on, guys? D-Benz here, coming at you with another My Career video for current gen 2K15. And my trade finally went through to the Raptors, so I'm pretty excited about that. It took 2 trades, but here I am. And there's a couple people, well, actually one person in particular, you'll be surprised is here as well. You guys can scope that out later. It's going to be my first career game, and I do pretty well in it, so check it out.
Effective immediately, you're a member of the Toronto Raptors. I appreciate your service here with us. I think you're a tremendous talent, and I'd love to have you back here someday. Good luck out there.
Thanks, man. It means a lot for you to say that. You've always done right by me, and I won't forget that. I definitely wish you and the team the best of luck going forward, man. All right, take care.
So one thing I mentioned in previous videos was the coach having the ability to switch you on the rotation. Some days you'll be playing shooting guard, some days you'll be playing point guard. And I thought once I get traded, I would kind of stick to the point guard spot. But as you can see in this next game, that continues. And I actually really like that. That's really cool because some games I get to play with Kyle Lowry, and some days I get to play with Terrence Ross, who's the shooting guard. So, you know, it's pretty cool because I'm a big Raptors fan, and I want to be able to play with all the people on the team. So it's cool that you get to switch positions every couple games. That's one thing I wanted to mention.
The weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation. You guys, taking a look here at Kyle Lowry. What will we see from him?
Lowry is a feisty, quick, strong point guard, Kevin, and he's a very aggressive defender, gets a lot of steals, and then offensively, I love the way he's developed his long-range shot. That's something he couldn't do well when he first entered the league, but now he's a big-time three-point shooter.
That was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
D passes to Valanciunas. That's good.
I like that, getting their offense started with result. He never did get back to the level he had hoped for.
D is guarded by Stuckey, and the shot's good from D. This is to DeRozan. Knocked away. Dives for it. He passes to D. 6 on the shot clock. It's good from long range. D's got 5 points so games behind.
Looking at Indiana, quite honestly, they've been disappointing with the start to their season. I mean, this is a team that has high expectations and pretty good potential to be a contending team.
Well, they haven't lived up to them so far, that's for sure, Clark. They're kind of lingering in the middle of the pack.
The board with 3 there.
And DeRozan last season cracking 30% from long range for the first time in his young, promising career. That outside shot has been the missing part of his offensive game.
Kevin, on and off the court.
A steady vet. Thank you, Doris.
Yeah, one of the savviest players you'll see, no doubt.
You can talk about DeRozan attacking inside, Steve, last season among the top 5 in free throws made.
Yeah, 6'7", he's strong, he's athletic, you know, he has the ability to finish in the lane, and I just like the way he's improved as a passer as well, getting his teammates involved.
D, he's covered by Watson. Here's Johnson, smooth as silk on the finger roll. And the Raptors lead by 2.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys.
Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Johnson with a screen on Hill. D, he's guarded by Hill. Valanciunas, good.
I'd like to know what it to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time. The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
D, he's guarded by Hill. Johnson with a screen on Hill. D passes to Johnson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And Ross with the slam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Raptors lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Johnson's offensive game, certainly a fit for today's NBA. Not really a huge post-up game repertoire, but he gets off the floor, runs the court, finishes around the rim, and he's able to spread the floor because he's a good jump shooter.
And the pass to D. The feed to Ross. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Here's D. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, Kevin, something that is right at the top of his skill set is his passing. I mean, he makes some crazy passes, playground stuff, but it's accurate. That's the key. A lot of flair, a lot of flash, but when it leads to a basket, hey, that's the main thing.
And Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is.
Hill up top.
I see him.
He feeds it to Slow. Backing down. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry's got his third rebound on the night.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing.
Vasquez passes to D. Passes to Ross. 13 feet away. And that one's good. And the Raptors lead by 10.
The Pacers were playing was a little different, but he's a player who's best playing to his strength. And we mean that literally.
The Raptors making a switch here. DeRozan
In the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
It's good from D. 26 seconds left in the game. D passes to DeRozan. Lets it go. Count it.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
And George kicks to Stuckey. There's the dish to Hill. Beyond the arc. Shot misses. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
Tonight, for the first time, you cracked double digits in assists. Did you see this coming before the game, or did it end up being a bit of a surprise?
I wouldn't say I expected it. I mean, I felt pretty good going in, and then as the game got going, things just kept clicking. I was finding my teammates at the right times, and they were knocking down their shots. Really, my part was the easy part. I just passed the ball where it made sense, and the rest worked itself out.